Hello, I'm Jacqui Molkenthin and I'm working alongside Sarah Sutcliffe and Jackie Stark from ProAssess to develop a range of materials and resources to support awarding organisations or endpoint assessment organisations, as you know yourselves as, to prepare and be ready for the forthcoming changes to endpoint assessment. As you'll all be aware, the new assessment principles came out in February this year, and it left many people scratching their heads about how we move on to the next steps, looking at assessment strategies, looking at working with centres, and it's all coming thick and fast, and there's consultations and lots of discussions going on. But our approach really and advice is to start now wherever you can and then refine it as you go, as the further information and clarifications come out, because your businesses, you operate commercially, you need to do your strategic planning to enable yourself to work out financial viability and resources required so that you can press forward. So that's why we're working together to actually develop those resources. But before I go into detail about the types of things we'll be doing, I just thought I'd let you know who we are. Obviously, I'm Jacqui Molkenthin. I've been working specifically in relation to apprenticeship endpoint assessment for 10 years now, I think, pretty much since the Richard review. But for the last 8 years, I've been working as a consultant supporting endpoint assessment organisations at all stages in their journeys, from strategic planning, business operations, growth, quality and compliance and delivery. So across those broad areas, Jackie and Sarah have got extensive in-depth experience within full-blown awarding organisations and therefore have operational hands-on delivery experience in relation to those key areas that a lot of people have got concerns around. For example, the assessment strategies, the design of qualifications from scratch, and also the operations of centres. So you can see hopefully that our expertise, those three heads, are going to enable us to develop the support and advice and information you need to be able to prepare for these changes in the best way possible, even taking account of the fact that there's lots of unknowns. We are also acutely aware that you're all going to be at very different stages in this journey. Some of you will just want to know what it means so you can start thinking and looking at the planning. Some of you will have never operated centres before, or never operated assessment or set up assessment strategies and design qualifications from scratch. Others may be operating centres for EPA but have not done assessment design from scratch before. So you're all going to be at different stages in this journey. So what we're trying to do is make sure that all the resources we're developing will actually pick up on those various levels of expertise and journey you're in, and we'll make that clear whenever we're releasing resources, whether it's articles, whether it's little short bite-sized videos, or whether it's actually webinar series when you actually get to talk directly with us in small groups to work through specific areas. So we will be putting all of that information out for you to see, and we'd love for you to keep in contact with us and let us know things that are of interest to you or maybe of concern to you. We will of course follow all of the policy updates, consultation results, etc. as they're developed, so that we can make sure all of our advice and support and training stays up to speed as well. But in the meantime, if you would like to contact us, you can find all our contact details on here. We can be contacted by email, through LinkedIn, or also through the ProAssess webpage, and we'll create a single resource to hold all that information. But anyway, I hope that gives you a sort of introduction to what we're going to be doing, and just watch this space because lots more things will be coming out in the next month or so, and then for webinar and training activities in the summer and in autumn. So thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to working with the sector.